When an officer steps into danger, he's never truly alone. Beside him walks a partner born not from rank or training, but from purpose, the Belgian Malinois. This dog doesn't ask for glory, and it doesn't chase fame. Its mission is simple: serve, protect, and never falter. For decades, elite police and military units around the world have trusted this breed above all others. The Belgian Malinois has earned that trust not through words, but through results. It's a dog defined by discipline, lean, alert, and endlessly aware. Every step, every glance carries intent. There's no wasted movement, no hesitation. In a world where seconds decide survival, the Malinois never doubts. When others see risk, it sees duty. When fear rises, it steadies. Police handlers often say their Malinois can read the air, detecting tension before it explodes. It isn't magic, it's instinct honed through experience and devotion. The partnership between handler and dog doesn't form overnight. It's built through patience, repetition, and mutual respect. Every command carries weight, and every response builds trust. The Malinois doesn't just follow orders, it believes in them. From early puppyhood, trainers recognize a difference. While other breeds play, the Malinois studies. Its gaze stays locked, searching for a task to complete. Even at rest, it's never truly still. The body relaxes, but the mind remains vigilant. Training begins with obedience, but quickly evolves into communication. The handler's tone becomes the language. The dog listens with its entire being. Loud environments, explosions, gunfire, all become background noise. The Malinois learns to focus not on sound, but on intent. That's why it's trusted in situations where hesitation costs lives. Its confidence under pressure is unmatched. Every action is deliberate. When commanded to search, it scans methodically, nose sweeping for human scent invisible to the eye. When told to apprehend, it does so with speed and precision. Its strength is tempered by control, the hallmark of a true professional. That control separates the Malinois from lesser breeds. Power without restraint is danger. Power with discipline is protection. Handlers train for years to achieve seamless cooperation. Their bond isn't affection alone, it's synchronization. Each step the officer takes, the Malinois mirrors. When one breathes faster, so does the other. It's a rhythm learned in silence. In dangerous operations, that connection becomes life itself. The dog doesn't think of retreat, only coverage, only purpose. The Belgian Malinois doesn't know fear the way humans do. It recognizes threat, but channels it into focus. That's what officers see when they look into those steady eyes. Not wildness, but clarity. A mind built for command, not chaos. Every mission brings risk, but also reassurance. To the handler, that presence is a promise, one made without words. This isn't companionship for comfort's sake. It's partnership built in the crucible of necessity. Even in moments of chaos, sirens blaring, weapons drawn, the Malinois never breaks formation. Its body tenses only when the signal comes. To outsiders, that discipline seems unnatural. To those who serve beside it, it's what safety looks like. The dog doesn't protect for praise or reward. It protects because it must, because it understands its purpose more deeply than most people ever will. Every day, officers place their lives in the hands and jaws of this breed. And every day, the Malinois proves that trust was never misplaced. For all its ferocity, there's a gentleness hidden beneath the uniform. Off-duty, the same dog that faced down armed suspects rests quietly at its handler's feet. That's the paradox that defines this breed. Intensity balanced by restraint, courage softened by loyalty. The Belgian Malinois doesn't just guard the streets, it guards hearts. Its legacy isn't written in headlines, but in every silent night it made safe. And as the world changes, one truth remains constant. When danger comes, this is the dog that stands its ground. Every Belgian Malinois in service faces moments most people could never imagine. Dark hallways, gunfire, fear, these are its daily realities. But for the Malinois, the mission is never about danger. It's about duty. When an officer hesitates to enter a building, the Malinois steps forward. Not out of recklessness, but because that's what it was trained to do. Move first, think fast, protect always. Handlers often describe it as trust made visible. One life shielded by another, neither questioning the exchange. When the call comes through the radio, adrenaline surges through both handler and dog. But while the human feels the weight of fear, the Malinois feels clarity. Every sense sharpens, every sound becomes information, every movement potential threat. The moment the leash releases, instinct takes command. The Malinois transforms from companion to protector. Speed, precision, and control merge into one. Its movements are not random. They are trained expressions of purpose. When the suspect falls, the dog doesn't celebrate. It simply returns to formation, waiting for the next order. No barking, no triumph, only silence and focus. That's what professionalism looks like in canine form. What few outsiders realize is how much emotion hides beneath that discipline. After missions, handlers often speak of their dog's awareness, how it senses exhaustion, grief, or relief. The Malinois doesn't need words to comfort. It rests its head against a hand, eyes calm, waiting until its partner's breathing slows again. That's the loyalty that separates the Belgian Malinois from all others. It doesn't just serve beside humans, it serves with them. In times of injury or loss, that bond deepens even further. Officers say their dogs carry their emotions like invisible armor. There are countless stories that never make the news, where a Malinois shielded its handler from harm, refusing to retreat even when wounded. It's not just bravery, it's identity. This breed doesn't know how to give less than everything. When retirement finally comes, it feels strange. The once unbreakable rhythm between handler and dog slows. Some Malinois struggle to rest. They still wake at every sound, still wait for the next command. Years of service have wired them for vigilance. Handlers often take their partners home, unable to let go. To outsiders, it might seem sentimental. To them, it's family. That quiet transition from duty to peace is its final act of service. Even in retirement, the Malinois guards the home as it once guarded the streets. For officers who've served beside one, no other bond compares. They speak of their dogs as colleagues, not pets, equals who earned their place beside them. When a canine passes, it's not just an animal being mourned, it's a fellow officer, honored with the same respect as any human life lost in duty. The final salute is often silent, a folded flag, an empty leash, and the echo of paws that once walked in step. The Belgian Malinois doesn't need a monument. Its legacy lives in every life it protected and every officer who still carries its name and memory. This is a breed that turns courage into habit and loyalty into instinct. It doesn't seek approval, it seeks purpose. And when asked why police trust the Belgian Malinois with their lives, the answer is simple: because it already gave its own first. In times of uncertainty, this unwavering companion stands by, tail wagging gently, inviting us to embrace the present and embark on the journey ahead together. As we face the unknown, they lead the way. In the presence of this loyal creature, we find solace and courage, ready to take each step with new purpose. Their simple joy teaches us resilience, reminding us that even amidst change, love remains a steadfast guide, urging us to move forward into tomorrow.